Yeah, I'm trying my best to be positive. I'm trying to be positive, more positive, this and that. And I remember, you know, I'm, I'm gonna make another video besides this video. Where I'm going to do some self-love, freestyle rap, you know, verbal penance stuff. So I recommend if you're particularly sensitive to hearing, you know, cussing and profanities, then do not watch that video that I'm gonna make later on. But on to the point. I'm trying my best to be positive, look on the bright side of life, and basically today I got to talk with the director of IT, the SRC, the student of college I go to. And apparently, what I'm kind of interested in is working in computer hardware, fixing, repairing computers, repairing mobile phones, this and that. That's what I'm more interested in. Repairing mobile phones, this and that. And repairing computers, because that seems more practical, because I mostly use my computer for entertainment, this and that. So I think about getting into that. We had a pretty good talk. And the great thing about working with computers and all that, I don't have to do any recertification. Well, none of that. Don't have to do any recertification every 2 years like nurses, like electricians sometimes do, like certain other work. You have to do recertification. After you get your degree, you have to do recertification. But on IT, if you're working for IT, you don't have to do none of that recertification stuff, which is great. But I'm interested in hardware. Hardware part of it is the main thing I'm interested in. Fixing computers, fixing mobile phones, this and that, Android phones, tablets. That's what I'm more into, because this is my entertainment. I'm also used to computer, and my main problem and issue using computers if it gets broke, this and that. But I also like to learn how to detect viruses, find viruses on a computer, this and that, and fix it that way. But many blessings. Today, this morning, I had quite a bit of setbacks this morning. This morning was not that good. But after this morning, it was pretty good talking to IT director guy, man. Talking to him, man. IT director, it was pretty good. And the great thing about working for IT is that you can make off, you can like after you're done with your main job, you can have side jobs and get paid cash up front. Like you need to fit, you can learn how to make cables for cable telecom companies and put that in, this and that. You can get paid cash. I mean, you got multiple side jobs. Pretty much, it's you get so much amount of work working for IT. So that's what it seems like I'm gonna kind of get into. Um, Except right now, I'm more into the hardware, detecting viruses, this and that, of computers or mobile phones, tablets. But it's mostly computers, mainly. And also, I made a mistake. I should have, you know, told my parent, my dad or aunt that I was gonna take a walk after leaving, after coming off the bus. I made that mistake, taking my 2 mile walk and all that, without telling, you know, my dad or aunt or something like that. I made that mistake. So I'm gonna try not to make that same mistake though. And at least you understand why I'm planning to make a certain video that most people would not want to watch. Only the few who are like me, that most people, not even their own family members, can understand them, no matter what they do. I'm one of those kind of people, but it's what it is. I'm trying to look on the bright side of life. I'm trying to think positive, this and that. I'm trying my best, but sometimes, like Sylvester Stallone said, sometimes life can beat you down more than you can handle. Like Sylvester Stallone said, while he was doing that movie, starring that movie Rocky, life can really beat you down. You know, I'm trying my best to be positive, but like Sylvester Stallone said, life can really beat you down more than you can ever imagine. You know, and he was right about that. And that's kind of what life has done to me. And you see, my life started going down. I, I already had my brain scanned, this and that, but from that head injury when I was 10 years old. But ever since then, I have had, I have been mostly depressed ever since then. Ever since that head injury I got. Yeah, I was born 7 months premature, got occasional depression, but I pretty much suffered from depression ever since that moment. I got that head injury. Got the back of my head cracked open when I was 10 years old. And since then, this is the way life has been. Of course, I got a CT scan. I got my head scanned. They found nothing wrong with it. It's like Oil Man Savage guy. He had the same problem. I mean, not the same similar problem, but he got punched in the face when he was taking out, the garbage in his school. Somebody just randomly walked up to him and punched in the face, so that he may have had brain damage. That's why Oil Man Savage guy made the videos he made. I'm trying my best to look on the bright side of life and be positive, this and that. I'm doing my best. And I thought that especially for this, in life, there is no guarantee. In life. Many blessings. Many blessings.